separate places. Here in Canberra we have them together, and so we will be paying our respect at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier this afternoon, and I'll be talking to you about various aspects of history with regard to World War I, World War II, other conflicts that Australians have been involved with, and as time permits we will utilise some time in the museum section.
Caribbean or Caroline, which was a present from the people of England to the people of Australia to acknowledge the 50th anniversary of the establishment of the Commonwealth of Australia. Next, into our left-hand side as we enter into the parliamentary triangle, we have the National Library of Australia. Now it is said to give the impression
competition. 329 entrants from 28 countries became involved in the design process for the Parliament House here in Canberra in Australia. And so the winners of that were Mr. Aldo Jourgeler and his team from Mitchell, Jourgeler and Thorpe of New York and Philadelphia. Mr. Jourgeler is 96 next week, and he still lives here in Canberra with his daughter and
petrol. So 5 your gallon. So you can work that out. A nice loaf of bread at the grocery store cost you around $4. You can buy a loaf of bread for 89 cents, except that's what it tastes like. Bananas, currently around about the $2.
14 times over budget. Very complex building to construct, and for many years it was thought that the Opera House was inspired by the sails of the yachts on Sydney Harbour, but when Bjorn Jensen was asked, he said, no, that's absolute rubbish. How I came up with the concept for the Opera House, I was pulling apart the segments of an orange, and I said to myself, that would make a fantastic design for a building. So there you have it. It was pulling apart an orange. Now we're just about to pass underneath the left-hand side. You've got, these are the only bolts that you'll see on the Sydney Harbour Bridge. It's actually held together by 6 million rivets. It's of steel construction. It was opened back in 1932, and it was designed by British architect or engineer Mr. John Bradfield. Now I think you can see the sandstone here. I mentioned this is the rocks area. It's very clear why it's called the rocks now, I'm sure. A lot of these old buildings made out of either sandstone or in fact sandstock bricks. Just a moment we'll be going on King Street and then joining onto the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Now another little treat for you this morning, folks. We've got the oldest pub in Sydney. Now a pub is an abbreviation for public bar or public hotel. And just coming up on the left-hand side in 3, 2, and not faint-hearted. Probably not the thing to do if you're scared of heights. But remember, what goes up must come down. There are 1,500 stairs to climb up the archway and another 1,500